Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Winfred and welcome to this channel where it's all about easy meals at home. Today is not any different. We are yet with another one and it's this time rabbit stew. Those of you who don't know how to work the rabbit or your way around rabbits, check out my video. You'll see how I processed the rabbit that we are going to be working with today, and it is with simple ingredients. And one thing you have to know about rabbits is they have no flavor. They are plain, but they taste like chicken. Guys, when you cook a rabbit well, you'll be surprised as to how it tickles all those taste buds. So join me and see my rabbit processed and how I turn it into a delicious stew. Now this is my rabbit already cut up. Like I said, those of you who did not watch or who don't know how the rabbit looks like when it's not yet processed, you check out that video, you see how the processing went down. And now this is my rabbit in a dish, and I'm going to be using this wine. You can use any wine, white wine, any wine that you've got. And I've got here 2 medium-sized carrots chopped up, and 4 medium tomatoes, 1 green bell pepper, 2 big onions, about 6 cloves of garlic. And with the spices, I'm going to use oregano a teaspoon, cumin a teaspoon, the chicken masala a teaspoon, turmeric a teaspoon, garlic a teaspoon, curry powder a tablespoon, and then I'm going to use ginger powder a teaspoon, black pepper half a teaspoon, and paprika half a teaspoon. Those are the spices along with salt that we are going to use. Now let's straight away we put our pan on fire and put about 2 tablespoons of oil. Now I'm going to add some bit of salt to our rabbit so that it can get some salt, and to help it fuse very well, I'm going to use just a little bit of that wine to help it fuse the oil and add the aroma, the flavor and taste to our rabbit. And straight away I go to the pan and get frying. Now the oil is ready. I'm just going to put to avoid splashes, so I'm putting it right now so that by the time the oil heats up really good, my rabbit is already in the pot. Now what I'm doing is just putting just a few to fit on the pan. Now all I'm going to do now is try and get it to a golden brown color. That color will be appetizing at the end of the day, so you need to use less oil to achieve this. Now time for me to flip up and give it another side. Look at the nice color on one side, but we need to get this for all the sides. That's a good color that even when you make your stew, the color would look appetizing. So I allow this one also, depending on your heat, about 5 minutes to brown. Now time for me to take out our rabbit and then get to add in another lot, because all of them have got to brown to a nice golden color that is appetizing, and when you're eating it pulls you by the eyes. Now I'm going to be putting in the liver last, because once you put the liver it splashes and at times it bursts, so you go very careful when you're putting it in, because it's filled with fluids or different kinds of juices. It splashes too much, so be very careful once you're dealing with the liver. Now with the leftover oil, I get to deal with the liver. Very careful, it has a lot of moisture, so it tends to give big splashes. And this is the heart. I'm just browning them a bit also because this will help them to deal with the stewing. So you take off, and that is our rabbit already browned. Time for the real cooking to kick in now. As you can see, the oils have been absorbed by the rabbit, and I'll have to use fresh oil for the stewing now. Now time for me to put onions. For about 2 minutes and allow them to become translucent. I don't want them golden brown. Now time for me to add the garlic. I'll cook this for until I can smell those nice aromas from the garlic and onions. This would be about a minute. Remember, my garlic was grated, and I also have a secret ingredient that I'm going to add in there that will help with color and also the taste. Tomatoes. I'm just going to allow our spices to cook through. A little bit of more salt. And then the wine. Now all I've done is add wine. And I'm going to cover and let this cook for 40 minutes, about 30 minutes, and then I'll add other ingredients. Now our rabbit has been cooking for about 20 minutes. I'm just going to add the carrots. Rabbit meat is soft, guys, so you don't have to cook it for so long. In case you've never tried it, you'll be surprised how quick it cooks. So I add in the carrots and give them about 2 minutes of cooking. Then I add in other ingredients. Now this is the secret ingredient. I wanted us to put peas and then also the green bell pepper. I've used a cup of peas and then 1 green bell pepper. I'm going to allow this to cook for about 2 minutes and then take off. These are frozen peas, guys, in case you're wondering. Try using other peas, they will not cook in that time. So it has to be frozen peas. They are the only ones that can cook for 2 minutes. Now guys, this is how our rabbit meat stew, rabbit stew looks like, and that's how I'll present and serve. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, for watching, subscribing and telling friends. Until next time, if you like what you are watching, go ahead and subscribe. You'll be able to access our videos as and when they drop in, and also be able to see our journey where all these other menus have been made. Until next time, bye bye and take care.